people instant message Azrael on Facebook, and I can come make that happen for you right jiffy.
Punk. And conspicuously absent to my right is not Mikey OShea. He was injured in a freak laser tag accident at work, and we want to wish him the best and hope he convalesces well and joins us. Thoughts and prayers go out to you, Mikey OShea, and your laser tag injury.
There is apparently no sound on the program.
We do got sound. We do got.
We do?
Yes, we do.
Are you lying to me, Jessica Sky Landua?
Turn up the volume, Fancy Nancy, so that we can hear you.
No sound on the program. There we go. Hey.
Well, all right. Let's talk. Oh no.
Oh jeez.
Ladies and gentlemen, it appears we have an unscheduled guest here in the legendary B.A. Marcus Frey. Give him a hand. How you doing? Nice to see you.
What'd you do to OShea? How'd you cripple OShea?
Hey.
Last night was the blood moon, and here's the crip moon.
Hey.
I know how you do.
All you got to know is my chair has been freed up.
I just want to say wassalamu alaikum to you and slam lama ding dong. My brother. Wakanda forever.
Sit down.
OShea,
No, just sit down.
Sit your cracker ass cracker down,
Get.
please.
Oh,
Can you get
goodness.
Opie under control, please?
Okay.
You can't. It's not bad enough. Your cousin was hassling that poor Indian guy with the drum, and now you got to hassle B.A. Marcus Frey.
I would not go into a staring contest with that boy. Very good.
Yeah, making America great, one idiot at a time.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Well, give you a little bit of background for those of you who are not familiar with B.A. Marcus Frey. He was the #1 contender at the Cage Match 3.
The only true contender at Cage Match 3.
Came up just a tad short against the new champion, Dustin Thunder Uberstud, right? So, what have you been doing since? Where have you wrestled? And tell us a little bit about that.
Well, this last weekend I was out at D6W, Destination 6, out in Barstow.
Oh, I hear we have a new Mr. California.
Yeah, well, I mean, people like to go off balconies, I guess.
All right, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, balcony seating, not jumping, seating at the venue. For the most part, we did our damn thing out there. I saw his punk ass in the ring. Got to tear apart Azrael a little bit, which is always a good time. Anytime I can get my hands on him, it works for me.
Take us through that match.
I bet you do like to get your hands on all of this. All the ladies like to get their hands on Azrael.
It's like
the new hotness.
It's really like grabbing a squishy bottle of mayonnaise. That's really what it is. If you ever put mayonnaise in a plastic bag,
I've never put mayonnaise in a plastic bag.
You gotta try it. You gotta try it.
It's the new fleshlight.
It literally is. It's like grabbing a stress ball. Anytime I can get my hand on his little pasty ass, it helps.
See, he's used to putting mayo in the plastic bag so he can put on his ramen soup in the joint. Crush that together, get a little tuna fish in it. That's good eating.
You make do with what you got.
Good weight. Put on good weight.
So my understanding, Azrael, I heard you did lose your title desert belt out in that area, just like you're from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, that your Saints lost the same time too. So what's going on?
Oh,
man, hey, don't bring that up.
We were on Destination 6, and I was cruelly defeated. LTP came in. I might not be as heavily well-reviewed as LTP, and I am going to be placing a stern Yelp review on the D6W organization for allowing LTP to cash in his briefcase and defeat me for my High Desert Championship. He snuck up, he hit me with it from behind like cheaters often do. I am the best thing to come to the High Desert since the Del Taco that they put in.
The original.
Yes, it is the first Del Taco and what the town is still built upon. And this man tried to stop me the entire time from getting a briefcase. What kind of help were you? Look, I'll throw you whatever Richie Slade's offering you, I'll double it. I'll double it right now.
You better make good on that offer.
I can. I'm a rich man. Rich and powerful in Orange County.
Yeah, apparently when you signing your own contract for $10 million.
Yes, Vince McMahon, hold on. Vince McMahon has promised to offer any independent talent with a written offer, double the money for them to sign. And I have a $10 million offer on my Instagram signed from OCCW to Azrael with my signature. I've had that notarized. I've had it appraised. It is worth every penny and more, Vinnie Mac. So go ahead and make do, old man, and bring me my money.
Yes, please do, because I don't want to have to pay him that $10 million.
Yeah, I mean, if you paying him $10 million, we need to talk.
Wow.
You have negotiated poorly. You had like a Don King type of management. You know, has Othello taken off with all of your doubloons and
All
left
in
you with
America.
nothing?
All in America.
Okay, that
Somewhere Othello has a white tiger that he's put to with his run as OCCW champion. Meanwhile, 25 Cent over here is putting mayo on his ramen soups, for God's sake.
25
I happen to know
All right.
those are fake.
Thank you, Wacklemore. Can we please move on?
All right. Hey, okay, gentlemen. Let's get back. Let's get back on some of the topics at hand. I wanted to give a shout out to my good friend at Venue Wrestling out in El Centro, California. His name is Jason Heisel. Jason, I hope you're watching. We talked on the phone today. I want you to drop a comment. I want to see you on this show. We had an interesting conversation about the ups and downs of being an independent wrestling promoter.
And he does says, what's up?
Hey, how you doing,
watching.
Jason? Good. Yeah, please do come on, man. We'll take care of you. This fabulous, catering there that we have. You're welcome to it, and all the luxurious surroundings we have here in the studio, high above the dojo in beautiful uptown Stanton. We also got a couple guys that would look really good on your show.
Yes,
and
Jason Heisel.
and they work for a relatively economical price.
I'm willing to negotiate, down to a
Contracts aren't
goodly sum.
negotiable, but
Yes.
And I
real.
will personally deliver them to your door. That said,
Marcus Frey's used to getting delivered to places and dropped off and such and put to work for different sums of money. He'll be a good fit for your organization, and I'll supervise him. Supervise him so good.
The views and opinions of the Royal Ramble the views and opinions of Azrael are the views and opinions of Azrael alone. They do not represent Orange County Championship Wrestling, the Royal Ramble, the Free Admission Channel, or anyone who's in their right mind.
basically what he said is, when this jackass opens his mouth, we don't stand behind him.
Damn.
I stand behind you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you want to be behind me, I bet. Every time you was behind your cousins, that's all you wanted to say.
Oh, such stinging barbs coming from Marcus.
Well, real quick.
How was your Monday, by the way? How was your Monday?
Oh.
Do you have a good festive holiday? You don't usually work, so I don't know if it's any different from most of them.
Okay. Let's take a moment to recognize. Okay, yesterday was Martin Luther King Day, and like I told everyone in my class, in my kids' class, we have here in Stanton. It is a veritable potpourri, a bouillabaisse, a cornucopia, if you will, of ethnicities, right? And when I look out into my classes, I see 50% of my class speaks 2 languages, right? The other half speaks 1. And I say to them, I say to these children, I say, what do you know about Martin Luther King? And you know what? It's interesting because the Middle Eastern kids have a unique perspective on it, but it's one that, hey, you know what? Their families weren't even in this country at the time, but they take the time to talk to their children about the effect he had on it and how he actually did make things better for them. The Hispanic kids, black kids, even the white kids, Dan.
The poor ones, I'm sure. Good for them, I suppose. I don't really care.
Anyway, so
Just fine.
I wanted to take this moment to acknowledge the accomplishments and the sacrifices of Dr. Martin Luther King and the whole civil rights movement. And not because I have a black dude sitting with me, I'm not going to give you a bunch of nonsense. But so, Dr. King, if you're watching, way to go.
I got to work early and stayed late out of spite. I'm just telling you that much.
Well, real
I was
quick.
working double time for the first round.
Shut up! All right, stop.
The
We got
first
a big
day of
quick-
hard work he ever put in.
Quick shout out to Jessica Sky.
What's up, Fancy Nancy?
We have Andrew. He's watching. Havoc's watching. Who else?
Wait. Did we remember to let Andrew know that?
I don't know. I heard that he got a couple of invites on a.
No.
I don't know who this
we-
Andrew person is,
we also
but I
got
see a Drew Masters here waving at me, and I haven't seen Drew Masters in a terribly long time. He must have gone to Japan, to the New Japan organization.
He's
Or
finding
maybe
something
the
else
old
to
town.
master.
At the the
Might be
All In,
baiting.
the All Elite.
He's a fisherman now.
No, he's a master baiter.
I didn't say that. You
Wow. We also have CJ. We got Mindy Hinojosa. Love you, girl.
love you.
Got you.
Gotcha.
And hey, but that's all. We got everybody watching. We got
All
a
right,
lot of people
all right.
watching here.
So I want to tell you guys, thanks for tuning in. Hey, get a couple more people to watch, get a few more likes and shares, and I will give you free tickets to the next show if you can get me 5 likes and 5 shares. Okay?
Real quick, Vegas talking a lot of trash right now to both the guys side by
Alexander Vega?
Alexander Vega said, "I'll take both you guys, throw your basically asses out of the ring during the Royal Rumble."
He types more than he talks.
You gotta actually show up to the ring in order to try and throw anybody out. We'll see. The clock is ticking on you, Vega. Step your ass in the ring with me and see what happens.
And that brings us to our next subject. This February 23rd, that's a Saturday night in beautiful Uptown Westminster. That's right. Orange County Championship Wrestling will make its debut at the Westminster Boys and Girls Club. That is an all ages show. Not just boys and girls. Again, men and women are more than welcome to attend. Grandparents, we will have the annual Heartbreak City Rumble. That's right. The 20-man over-the-top rope battle royal for the #1 contendership to the Orange County Championship Wrestling heavyweight title, held currently by your good friend, Dustin Thunder Overstood. Now, Azrael, go ahead.
Real quick, I earlier today on social media, I noticed that you and the champ were kind of mouthing off towards Danny Limelight. He's actually watching right now.
Who?
You know what I'm talking about.
He's watching. Danny Limelight's taking time out of his day.
You screwed him over. You sound like Jonathan Nelson. You screwed him over.
He keeps calling me Jonathan Malass. What the hell is that? Come on, man.
He does seem to have an obsession with your backside.
Well,
He
so
follows
what's the
you
deal
around quite slavishly.
So what's the deal between you and Danny? I mean, what's happening here?
Who?
Oh wow.
Well, I mean, what we talking about? We talking about a kid that fantasizes that he's Spider-Man?
Hey, there ain't nothing wrong with wanting to be a superhero.
That's true.
It's
but when you
disgraceful.
step,
It's a shameful
here's the thing:
display.
is when you step out into the real world and you living in a fantasy world, you gonna get knocked down to earth real damn quick. So obviously he ain't stepped in the ring with nobody like me because everybody keeps letting him think that he's a damn superhero.
Well, you know, Mr. Limelight, I just want to wish you luck as you are the first entrant into this battle royal.
And the first ass that I'm looking to kick when I step in that ring.
Wow.
And I just want to wish you all the luck in the world, Mr. Limelight. I'm
Yep.
sure you'll do just swell.
And what he's saying right now is he's saying right now, I don't even know who that 50 Cent lookalike is, basically.
That's fine.
50
Don't act like you don't know me, but when you see me, don't run the other way.
Many men have wished death on Marcus Frey. Lord, I don't cry no more, and he don't look to the sky no more, because many men have wished death on Marcus Frey. It's a 50 Cent song. I know you're like 80, but I'm sure Danny Limelight Rivera knows.
I'm not real familiar with the 60 cents. That's
He'll take you to the candy shop. He'll give you a taste of what he's got.
Oh, wait, I know that one. Let me lick the lollipop. or
Yeah,
something like that.
he's gonna party like it's his birthday,
Are we
because every
really-
day is his
we
birthday.
really quoting 50 Cent
Shorty.
right now.
I don't. His name is 50 Cents, right?
50
That's what he's talking about. He's an actor now.
Yeah.
Huh?
It's fitty.
60 cents, 50 cents, 2 nickels. Who gives a rat's?
Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. When I was dead broke, man, I couldn't.
Picture this.
It's a different guy, but I'm just trying to speak your language.
Small, so that's big as small.
He's the one that got arrested for running someone over with his truck.
That's ludicrous.
Nice.
God, a lot of them run over people with stuff.
Okay, well, who's the one that got shot? Six Pack or whatever his name is?
That's a lot of dudes.
Both Tupac and
50 Cent, DMX.
50 Cents
Biggie.
got shot?
50 Cent got shot 9 times, still walking and living.
Well, and
Right.
Six Pack got shot once and he's dead?
No,
No, he got shot a bunch of times.
First of all, it's Tupac, not Six Pack.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. X-Pac, right?
Oh my God.
Anyway.
No, X-Pac is the guy from WWE.
Can someone please give him an 8-track so he can
Drew
fill that
Masters
hole?
is saying Malass. Is that French, right?
No, it is Japanese, Drew Masters-san. Drew Masters is not in the studio because he is waxing on and waxing on.
At the same time,
He's-
with 2 hands.
That's the
All
first
machine
funny
told
damn
us
thing
so.
this dude has ever said.
Yes, we all agree to hate the Japanese.
No, we do not. The views and opinions of Azrael are the views and opinions of Azrael alone. They do not represent Orange
Stop
County
saying
Championship
that.
Wrestling, the Royal Ramble, or the Free Admission
You're not a
Channel.
lawyer.
We got CC Impact watching right now.
Yes, CC Impact, the owner of Destination 6W. And I was screwed over unkindly, CC, by
No,
LTP.
CC, you booked it right, CC. Go ahead, do your
No.
thing.
No, just because your favorite wrestler is Booker T and you're concerned about the bookings of things. I read books. I know how things are supposed to be, and I should have won the High Desert Championship and the hardcore title and the tag team
If you should have won, you'd still be champion.
I definitely should have. You were not very helpful to me, by the way.
The hell am I gonna help you
Don't
for?
get me wrong. I would have given you like a whole watermelon or whatever makes you feel happy.
Good for you.
All right. Let's dial it back a bit. Anyway, let's talk a little bit about the card coming up. Now, it hasn't been completed, right? We have Team Exodus against the Amazings. Now, if you're not familiar with the Amazings, you've seen one half of the Amazings. That would be Amazing Jr., right? Him and his tag team partner are going to be vying for the OCCW tag team titles.
I hate everyone involved. I hope they all die. Danny Limelight Rivera is still watching, and if you cross paths with Marcus Frey, you'll be like, I don't feel so good. I don't feel so good.
I mean, he might want to take a sick day.
Pop.
He might want to. I'm just telling you now. He might want to take a sick day.
It's gonna be okay.
I'm gonna tell you like this for that tag team match. I'm waiting for someone to get them titles off of Exodus, because them representing OCCW makes my stomach turn every time I step into this building.
You know, I've done everything I fairly can. I mean, they want to take the titles. They want to take wrestlers. They want to lie to people and tell them, oh, he pays you meatball sandwiches. Don't wrestle with him.
But here's my thing: is what are they paying the guys that are going to them? They're not doing. They have the tag titles, but they're not doing anything to represent themselves or the people that are joining them anything better than what they are.
Hey, this may be some tough love coming from me, but they've been beating our every team I've thrown at them. Man. You know, that's the truth. They beat you.
How about that, by the way? How shameful a display. Oh, Mikey OShea has been tag team champions with Gangrel before. Do you think Mikey OShea and Gangrel could have beat Tony and Bulletproof?
Well, he didn't beat him with you.
Let's hire Gangrel.
No. How much do you want to get paid?
I'll whatever. I make money. I'll call Gangrel on the phone right now. I'm going to send out the bat signal, and here he'll come.
All I got to say is, Amazing Junior, good luck to you. You and OG Playboy, do your damn thing.
I'm gonna say it's gonna be a hell of a match. It's gonna be 2 out of 3 falls, right, for the title. So that should make things a little more interesting, right? Hopefully, both sides are preparing and getting ready for this classic match. What serves to be a classic match.
Because apparently the way that Exodus prepares is buckets of chicken and Roman Reigns tape.
Yes, they do.
Good luck.
Yes, they do. Get their hands nice and greasy and then watch the Roman Reigns
You know what?
tape.
I'll tell you what. You guys are talking all the smack on Team Exodus, right? Okay, it's fair, right? And I am one of those people who says, hey, these guys are OCCW through and through, yeah? Okay, how about this? How about if the Amazings don't take that title from them, I match you two up and you go after Exodus?
The ebony and the ivory, the yin and the yang, the salt and the pepper, the little big and his big black.
You want me to touch hands with him?
Well, tie it in a knot. I'm getting tired of watching them walk around winning, and O'Shea didn't help me.
That's the one thing that we can agree on.
I mean, I would rather have a big giant guy in a big bulletproof vest than a little fella in a bulletproof vest. That would be my advantage.
And I can tell you this, I'm not jacking my forearm off during the entire match.
Okay, all right.
I might not die of asthma or a heart attack. I don't have the diabetes.
Real quick, Dustin Loya says,
Robert,
hi, BA. You're my favorite.
The flyer's floating around.
There's another flyer.
Thank you, Dustin.
Can you send him the flyer that we've gone with? 'Cause right now, I bet you Drew Masters is having a heart attack right now.
Oh, he went away. Curses.
And Dustin Loya says,
Dustin Loya. Oh, hey,
he says,
the guy with the
I want to be a sexually chocolate beefcake like you when I grow up.
You got a lot of work to go.
Hit that tannin bed day and night, you know what I mean?
And then Danny Limelight says,
oh, Lord.
I'm going to... Wait, where it is?
Sound it out,
and
Joe.
if John Malice...
Again with the malice. Look at...
Right?
Enters the Royal situation.
The Battle Royal.
Battle Royal will throw your ugly ass over the ropes.
First of all, Danny Limelight, Even Spider-Man knew better than to step to Captain America. All right? So don't you start, don't mistake my kindness for weakness. All right? I am the promoter. You are the wrestler. You get in the ring and you wrestle who you wrestle. All right? Do not be calling me into the ring because the last time someone called me out, he got embarrassed on national television. Keep that in mind.
Tell me that story. What happened there?
I would love to hear that.
Yeah,
one.
what happened on national TV?
Well, that's an MMA story. No, nobody wants
No. Hey, you've seen the new UFC title. MMA and wrestling are hand in hand now.
Right.
Actually,
We are married. So.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say the NFL and pro wrestling are on the same stage. Did you see
with the
those two games? And like I said, I was saying earlier, Roger Goodell should thank his lucky stars that the refs blew that call in the New Orleans game, because if they hadn't, the whole world would be looking at how the referees handed that game to the Patriots.
Yeah.
I just roughed you, passer.
Yeah.
Oh my God! And then no, he didn't. That's a fumble. Oh wait, no, it's not a fumble because.
I've said this.
They are the Ric Flairs. The New England Patriots are the Ric Flairs of the NFL.
Yeah.
And you know what? You can't get away with this forever, Roger Goodell.
The only difference between Ric Flair and the Patriots is Ric Flair drank a whole lot more. That's it. Tom Brady's I'm Mr. Clean and I'm straight.
Tom Brady's got a better
this, that,
looking
and the- Yeah, I mean, damn.
Yeah, he does.
And he makes
You can't
out with his
argue that.
son, which is kind of weird.
Oh,
You ever seen the pictures of Tom Brady? Tom Brady's in there and the little kid kisses him on the mouth and he's like 8. It's nuts.
You don't have kids, do you?
Not even a little bit. No, thank you. Keep that the hell away from me. Thank you.
not-
Did see that kiss.
Hey,
It's kind of
let's try to keep that away because I don't want his sister coming up pregnant.
Yeah, right.
Let's go Rams.
Well, the team in LA has a bigger
Yeah,
television
I mean, if the Rams, hopefully Kroenke's pockets are deep enough to go up against Kraft in that game because they were definitely deep to go up against the
And
Saints.
I'm not one of those guys who believes in that. That they have who they want to win and who they don't. But
It's hard to not believe
Well,
that.
I was just
though.
going to say, if I was one of those people who believe that the game is all rigged, if I was one of those people who believe it, I would just point to this weekend and say, there you go.
Yeah. There was enough tape put out there to say the NFL is rigged.
And, while I still don't believe it, I mean, I now understand the people who do. That's all I can say. It was ugly. It was and the way that
There's a whole lot of tuck rule going on this weekend.
Oh, just and consistently with that team, right?
Yeah.
But you know what they say? It's good for business. East Coast, West Coast, it's going to make a lot of money.
I mean, because really think about it. How much money did the Major League Baseball make when it was Dodgers and Boston in that? So when you go to the same people and say, hey, guess what? You get your rematch, but now in the NFL, it's nothing but money. It's money flying into their pockets. So why would I then allow New Orleans, who's worked their ass off to make it back to prominence again? We already gave you your chance when we let you do your Katrina Bowl.
Yeah,
that's what that was. We gave you your chance before. Why would we give you a chance again?
Just awful. I hope
it's
you're
terrible.
Wrong.
It's terrible, but it is what it is. It's rearing its ugly head.
It really is. That's a horrible thought. I don't want to believe that. What do you think?
More people in LA have televisions than people in New Orleans.
That's very true.
More of them are likely to tune in. Television ratings equal advertising dollars. Advertising dollars equals money.
We don't care how many red jerseys show up in the Kansas City Stadium because there's not that many people in Kansas City.
Not even a little bit. But LA is a major
The reason why they sell out their stadium all the time is because what the hell else is there in Kansas City?
Tipping cows.
That's it.
Is it barbecue?
Exactly.
Yes.
And guess where most of the barbecue takes place? At their damn football games. So I mean, really, when you think about it, everybody in Kansas City is in that stadium when they have football games.
Well, let me just go on record and say, as I don't believe those games are rigged. However, if any more of this happens, I'm going to have to start to lean the other way.
Yeah, because now it's going to start feeling like you're watching WWE presents the NFL.
And you don't want to be the last guy to be smartened up to the business.
Yeah. Let's watch rugby.
Okay, now.
Gronk would be good in the battle royal. Gusten Uberstood. Gusten Uberstood's a smart man.
He's been in the crowd.
You know,
he's
bring
been
him out.
he's been in the crowd rooting on his buddy.
I would rather light my feet on fire and put it out with a pitchfork than bring Rob Gronkowski within 10 miles of me. Oh man, that guy. Oh, I cannot stand that guy. Let's move on. Let's go back. Let's get back on
offer
topic
you a
here.
goodly sum of money if you get Danny Limelight out of this battle royal, Marcus Frey.
It's
You
gonna
can
be
be the Black Panther, and he can be the Spider-Man, and you can take the drugs and the petals of the flower or whatever and just hoist him out. He weighs as much as your leg.
You know what? I don't even have to be the Black Panther. I told him straight up, you step into my world and you think you're going to be running stuff, you will be calling me the Black Kingpin by the end of this match.
I like that.
Like the Daredevil movie where the Kingpin was black for some reason. I was terribly confused. I was like, I remembered the comic books for like 57 years.
Michael Clark Duncan, rest in peace, but he did his damn thing with that
And he
role.
was good in that horrible Chun-Li movie, too.
Samuel L. Jackson turned Nick Fury black. That was weird. You're taking our jobs, man.
To be fair,
we
the
used to be
Ultimates
evil.
comics did it before Sam Jackson did. You just got to know your damn sources.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now you're all thug life. Word up to your mother.
Yeah. So, okay. Now, let's get back to February 23rd and the Heartbreak City Rumble.
What else we got on the card, John?
Well, okay, we got Daniel Moon. And if you guys are watching the last cage match, you saw what an electrifying performance Daniel Moon had against Max X.
Literally became the Blood Moon that evening.
The Blood Moon, yeah. He fought through a couple of facial injuries, a couple of cuts and bruises, and beat Max X. He will be wrestling yours truly, Azrael.
Yes.
Let's go, Daniel Moon.
I beat you before. I beat you right in front of Othello.
Yeah.
Pinned you 1, 2, 3.
Sure
in
did
front
have
of
to have
big-
your feet up
big
on the ropes,
friend
too.
Over there. You know what? A win's a win. And I'm tired of people coming into OCCW and wiping their feet all over our battle standard and then going off with Tony Reyes onto all the other shows and whatnot. I'm going to put an end to that. I'm putting an end to Danny Moon. I am pushing all of OCCW, pushing myself right over the moon, and I'm going to do all the moves that he does and even better. There's the blockbuster. I've got one of those. There's the 450. I might be able to attempt one of those.
Wait, you can do a 450 off the top rope.
Little bit. I might have been holding out on you. I might have a trick.
I'll tell you what. If you can pull that off,
the veteran Danny Moon.
if you can do that 450 off the top rope, I will double your paycheck that night.
Will you really?
I will.
Okay, sold. Winner, chicken dinner.
Okay, now, if you
I
don't
know
get
what
it,
he's going to be working on at his
you
house,
get-
jumping on his bed.
If you don't, wait, hold on.
Cool. I'm a rich man.
With the proviso that if you don't get it, you get nothing.
It's double or nothing.
Double or
My
nothing.
Or
God.
nothing.
So you better think twice when you go up to that top rope.
You know what?
That's
for
it.
all
That's
the
a
money
fabulous
on the
looking.
line.
By the way, that's a fabulous looking logo.
Yeah.
Courtesy of
The one with my
Andrew
face on it is
Cirilli.
better, but that is
Right?
a nice one.
That is a real nice one.
Mikey OShea is tuned into the program. Look what you leave me with, Mikey OShea.
Hey, Mikey, we hope your laser tag injury is getting better.
Did they get him in the eye?
I don't know where it got him, but right.
Possibility.
So, Mikey, if you want to let us know how your recovery is going from your laser tag injury, we'll be happy to. Heck, we could start. What do they call that? A go kick me, or what is it called?
Alexander Vegas says I can do
Go
it.
fund me.
Go feed me, Paige.
Go feed me, Paige. I mean,
Got the wall funded pretty good, pretty fast. Got a couple of $1 million into that situation.
You know, it's funny too because I was talking with Jason Heisel at VWE earlier today, and he's talking about what a tough market he's in. That's El Centro, right? He goes, I have to put on a show right where Trump's trying to build the wall. And, so Jason, if you're still watching, I did not contribute to that GoFundMe. Is GoFundMe or Go Kick Me?
go
Kick-fund
screw
me?
me, I guess, is what
Anyway,
it
in any
seems
case,
like.
so, don't blame that on me. Switching gears, right? So that's our first half of the card that we have for February 23rd at Westminster Boys and Girls Club.
He is the national champion of Moore Park, by the way.
Who is?
Danny Moon. The national champion
champion.
of all of Moore Park.
You know what Moore Park spelled backwards is?
I am the intergalactic universal champion of all of Orange County.
Yes.
Yes.
How about you? You know what Moore Park spelled backwards is?
What is it?
No? Anybody?
It's not even a good joke. Tell it, though.
I'm waiting for you to figure it out. I'm going to see who the smart one is.
You spell things with a K like him. You spell stuff with K's and Z's and stuff. That ain't right. I don't spell my name with a Batman symbol for the A.
No, you just name
sense.
yourself after Batman villains.
And you named
I'm
all of your children
Azrael.
after cars you're never going to buy. Mercedes, Porsche, Lexus. I've met quite a few of the fast women in my time.
And then name after medicines, too.
Yeah. Robitussin.
Or alcohol.
Get the Robitussin in your veins. Brandy.
Robitussin.
Get it in your veins.
Oh, no.
You know?
I'm not laughing.
After a tough match,
Sorry.
I think I broke a couple ribs. I got a little bit of the tussin in me, and I was just fine. You know what I mean?
Because he's talking about children's names, but he's not talking about all the kids that he has crammed into his mobile home.
You know? Now I've got to do the 450 and beat them all.
Exactly.
God damn it.
Got to jump off the top of your mobile home into your inflatable pool. Because I own my own pool.
That Cool Whip Miracle Whip is more expensive than you surmise, and all the kids love Miracle Whip. This burns the roof of my mouth a little bit.
La Raza will be featured on our card. We will also have Mikey OShea. Of course, I was going to say Gustin Thunder Uberstude, but he had injured his back. Well, I'll let him talk about it when he comes back, right?
He injured his back?
Okay, you
That's
injured his back.
That's interesting that he
you
injured his own back.
He's injured. All
Because you're a
right?
cheater. You start hitting him with a chair like
Hey,
a cheater.
Here's the thing. Review the tape. Who threw the damn chair in there? You want to play games? You want to play hardball? Sometimes you get hurt. It's what happens.
Still not okay.
No, it's not okay.
Cheaters never prosper. And you certainly didn't
Cheaters
prosper.
never prosper, but yet
You
I'm going to have a
lost.
match with Othello and say, I can use all the weapons in the world and he can't use anything.
As the Second Amendment clearly states, for people like me.
Stupid?
Like,
I didn't know that there was an
No.
amendment out there for stupid
no,
people.
look, man, the
There
sun is
is.
trying to kill me all the time. It is
Republican
not
Party.
fair.
Anyway,
It's not fair.
and that brings us to another topic. We want to wish Othello, well, as he too is convalescing from a more serious injury. He
Wrestling must be very dangerous. Everyone's injured all the
he
time.
had torn the
He didn't go off of a balcony, though, through
No,
tables.
he's not the next Mr. California. No, he tore the quadricep off of his leg and had it surgically reattached. So while he's convalescing, he's still on bed rest, right?
Yeah, last I heard, he's trying to heal up. He's going to be back stronger than ever. I mean, the dude is inhuman.
Yeah,
So,
he's got those giant feet propped up on a pillow with ice on his leg. I know you're going to be back, big man. I want to give a shout out to you and your lovely wife. I hope everyone's not driving each other crazy with the world's largest husband laid up in bed. And I know you've been mad for the last 4 weeks because what happened to those Ravens? What happened to those Ravens? They win that game like you said they were going to know? They didn't win? No. Sorry. All right, let's move on.
Yes, Neymar and Alan are watching the program. God bless Alan almost.
Alan Amos will be featured on Heartbreak City. Chris Camacho will be there. Voodoo Master will be there.
Alan and the Voodoo Master had you reeling, big fella. The voodoo was feeling strong in Marcus Frey's
all
veins.
we know is if you give a little, you get more in return. And I mean in money. So we gave them a little so that we could put more asses in the seats.
Oh,
At the end of the day, we tore them apart and they could barely walk out of the ring. So don't think that they gave us any kind of trouble.
This does make a lot of sense to me, by gosh and by golly. You know what I mean? I was wondering what you were doing, flying around all over the place because of the Voodoo Master.
Voodoo Master. Okay, I'm getting a signal from the producer that we have another guest in. Oh, jeez. Okay, look, no. Look, wait before you let him in that door. All right, I'm gonna look. If you decide to step away, feel free to come back. But I don't want what we had last week. All right.
You know what? I'm gonna be the bigger man.
I appreciate
just like
that.
I was in that cage,
and
I'm gonna step out.
Well, I want to thank you and wish you luck at the Heartbreak City Rumble.
John, I got to tell you this every week. Luck is for losers.
Oh, okay. Danny wanted to wish you luck.
Well, Danny's used to luck. So
I won a briefcase. You didn't win a whole lot of nothing, and I'm going to be heavyweight champion of all of the high desert here pretty soon.
But where did that luck get you without a high desert championship?
I'll cash in one for another.
There's always the low desert.
This game of
All right, B, I need you to go out to that door.
When did they start giving
Hold on a second.
for the desert? It's like
Okay, he's out here.
County of oranges. I don't know.
Hey, John, should I let in?
let
Okay,
him in. Let him in.
now you can come in, Goose.
Ladies and gentlemen, the man entering needs no introduction. He is known.
Don't give him one. My name is Dustin, and if B.A. Marcus Frey had the courage to stay in this room, he would have gotten the second whooping. Remember the first one? Yeah, come on back here, big boy, and get your little piece if you want some.
No. Keep the door locked. Keep the door locked. Just
Come
stay
get
out.
your piece.
Stay out. All right. All right.
You and Gronkowski. Everybody's going over the top.
Yeah, I like where this is going.
Like I said, I'd rather light my testicles on fire and put them out with
I
a
can
razor
help
blade.
you with that.
No, you ain't coming near my testicles.
Bringing Lawrence
Joey,
Taylor.
bring the matches.
No, let's not. No. How are you? I understand you're a bit wounded.
Well, you know, when you put in the effort like Gusanubasud puts in the effort to take down a big man like Marcus Frey, takes a little bit of time to shake it off. Did you see what that jerk did to me?
I did. He used you like a big
I
chunk
tried to
of
play
terracotta or ricotta cheese on that.
fair and square right down the middle. He's using a cage. He's using a chair. He's using a baseball bat. That's not wrestling. That's just mean-spirited. But we see who came out on top, don't we see?
Right.
Well, didn't you bring the chair into the ring?
I didn't bring jack squat into the ring. I brought 200 pounds of solid German beef. Feel that?
No, I'm good.
Feel that?
And a fresh plate,
okay.
a fresh plate of yummy.
Oh, that is rock hard, by the way. I have felt that is the Berlin Wall right there, right across the chest. I ain't trying to climb that today.
So, okay, let me ask you. I know you
You know what else is rock hard?
Yummy.
I don't.
Would you say you beat Marcus Frey like a government mule? Because I know he's used to getting mules from the government and whatnot, you know. And 40 acres, by the way.
Stop. All right. You know he's perfectly capable of knocking that wall or that door down. Okay.
I've got it securely locked in fashion.
This is a
you know
rental.
What I mean?
All right. I cannot have people. I don't get my security deposit.
Knock down the door if you want to know what.
No.
Okay.
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down that wall. Boy, howdy. That was wrong.
So let me ask you the question that he and I were talking about earlier. Are you going to be available due to your injury to the Heartbreak City Rumble?
Well, as the champion, maybe I show up. Maybe I'm shampooing my hair that night.
Let me tell you
don't
something.
know what's gonna be happening.
It doesn't work that
He's
way.
the smartest man that's ever been on the show.
Yeah, that's not saying all that much. It doesn't work that way. Let me smarten you up.
What do you mean it doesn't work that way?
If you do not show up within the requisite 30 days to defend your title,
I showed up. I'm right here.
He's
here.
within
Goes-
30 days.
the title comes off your waist and either goes to the number one contender or gets put up between the 1 and 2 contenders.
Okay, Azrael, we're going to have a match. Let's go.
Now sit down.
What, right now?
Yeah, right now.
You
Just
know
lay
what?
down real
I've
quick
done
so we
worse
can
for
get this
$20.
Sit down. No.
You can do the 450 off the table.
Onto through the table, even off the balcony. God damn it! Light it
If
on
you
fire.
do the 450 right here
Go
on
to
this
my
table,
death.
John Malice will quadruple your paycheck.
Ooh, there's a lot of money, John. You're gonna have to sell the dojo. You're
Yeah.
gonna have to sell the dojo to Tony Reyes.
All right.
Tony, make
So,
an offer.
next week I expect an announcement from you. So those of you who do not know whether or not Goose and Uberstud will be able to defend the title at Heartbreak City, tune in next week and you got a week to figure it out. See your doctor, see your lawyer, see, I don't know, your Dustin lawyer and his lobsters.
The man with the cat.
And his
The man
cats
with the
and his
cats and the
lobster.
lobsters, yeah. Whatever it is, right? I need an answer from you. You have 7 days.
Just because his
Plain
last
simple.
name is lawyer doesn't make him a legal professional. It's not like, in the olden times when you were a boy where it's like John Smith because he was the blacksmith and Robert Thatcher because he was the Thatcher. I don't know that man's a lawyer. Are you John
Wait,
Jiu-Jitsu coach? Is that your
What?
surname?
Jiu-Jitsu?
What's a Thatcher? What does a Thatcher do?
A thatcher thatches the roof. You tie the stuff together and you put the thatches on the roof.
That's pretty smart.
Very good. When was the last time you did that?
I had to make one when I was, a young man.
And what
when
does
this
it-
country was good. Back when this country was nice and like the driven snow.
What's Joey the Bull?
What does a Frey do?
Yeah.
What does a Frey just falls apart?
Yeah.
Break down the door!
So let's
Break down the door! Break
let's
down the door!
stop. Let's not ask what an Uber steward does, right?
I know what Joey the Bull is.
What?
The one that impregnates all the cows.
Ah.
Yes.
I would have
Big
said
giant cow.
I would have said sheep, but cow. Okay, whatever.
Thanks.
Man, there is a lot of talk about ass on this thread, mostly coming from Limelight.
Right?
Let me
What
tell
did
you,
he
if
call
I
the
was in that
ass
battle
reel?
royal, you would not be getting this ass over the top.
Oh,
This thing
no,
is
no.
thick,
Put that-
and
no,
then
no,
this
no,
is...
no.
Yummy.
Hey, let me show you something.
No, I don't want to. No, what are you
Show
doing?
it, show
No, I
it.
don't want to see it. Nobody wants to see it.
Wait, no.
No,
bring
no, no,
back
no. We're not done. We're not
Wait,
done.
a lot of our girl viewers
Thank
want to
you.
see it.
All right, very nice.
Sasha
Thank you, Robert.
Banks?
Good looking out.
Oh, I have video of that.
That happened to
Thanks.
Sasha Banks recently on
And
Slow
if it
motion.
happened here tonight, ratings will go through the roof.
Look, we are a family show. We may use the off bad word here and there, maybe random ethnic slurs.
The children don't understand.
Maybe-
Go to bed, children. It's
maybe-
9:30.
Maybe even an obscene hand gesture or two.
I
we
do
will not do full frontal nudity. Not here,
No.
not today, not now, not ever. I'm going to make that
From the
promise
front,
to you
we're
right
gonna
now.
show it from the backside.
Okay, any kind of nudity, all right? All right.
We have our shirts off all the time. We're at least half nude.
Leave your
Running
shirt on,
around
leave your
and-
shirt on.
and
So
running
what?
around
Okay,
a wrestling
okay.
ring.
What is Limelight saying? What has he got?
Let's
what has
see.
he got for us?
What's he
today?
cooking?
It was a while.
Anybody? No. Okay.
Who do you want to see win the Heartbreak City Rumble, Gustin Thunder Uberstood?
Who would you like to see win the Rumble?
Look, it doesn't matter to me who wins. All I know is that the best possible thing that can happen is Marcus Frey comes in right on top of Danny Limelight, and they just eliminate each other as fast as possible. So none of these poor people like my friend Azrael over here have to look at either of their stupid faces for the rest of the night. That's the best possible thing we can all hope for.
All right, fair enough. So, who do you?
You hear that out there?
Who do I think is gonna win? I think I'm gonna slip Marcus Frey a little bit of money under the table to make sure that Danny Limelight gets yeeted right out of the ring, dead ass. Because that's how he talks, being from Brooklyn. What? Yeah, Gino Rivera is
He's watching.
By
Gino.
God,
Wow,
Seville.
that'll be a match to see.
I want to see Seville versus Brutal Bob Evans. You know who Brutal Bob Evans is? He's talent relations for Ring of Honor.
No.
Well, I met him. He did the seminar. He frequently is on his Facebook Live. He drives in the car. He gives all kinds of tips to the wrestlers, all the young and up
I have seen him,
go-getters, with nothing but love and support. And then this man, Seville Alvarez, just shat upon him like a true savage, making fun of that nice old man. I hope they fight.
Yeah, Seville, when are you coming back to Orange County,
Oh,
man? We'd
yeah,
like to
not
see you in
soon
OCC,
enough. Not
brother.
soon enough.
We'd like to see you back here one more
Yeah,
time,
so would
pulling
I.
that hair. Pulling that hair, you know what I mean?
Right. All right, let's move on.
He's also a champion in the desert. DWO or whatever, and he owns a house with like 47 rooms in it, and it only costs him like $45 a month.
Let's not move on. I'm going to make a hot deal right now. Any man who silences Marcus Frey or Danny Limelight from running their mouth anymore by throwing them over the top gets one free personal hot oil massage from Goose and Oberstein.
I don't know.
Take it
if
while
that-
the getting's good.
It's
From,
worth it, guys.
Take it while the getting's good.
From Hilda, right? Hilda? You got Hilda coming? I don't know. Gonna have to sweeten that pot a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
I will talk to her. Right now, the offer stands as is. One free hot oil massage from Goose and Oberstein.
That reminds me, Super Awesome Showdown will also be running that night. So if you're in San Diego, you can't make it to Orange County, please feel free. Check out Super Awesome Showdown. It is a very unique, very one-of-a-kind pro wrestling experience.
And there's a show emanating soon from the dojo on March 3rd, I believe.
That's Gold Coast Federation. They will be, what's it called, Maximum Carnage?
Yes, Maximum Carnage, and I will be in attendance. Me and other friends of mine against other people that don't like you so much. You don't like people, and I wind up fighting them. How is that fair?
Because they won't fight me.
I broke all my chairs on Sean Black that time. I had to go all the way down to San Diego, and I had to fight Robbie Phoenix that time.
Oh, I
it's
don't have a problem with Robbie
It's a very
Phoenix.
busy schedule that I maintain.
It seems like you're getting a little hint out there. Gino Rivera says, "Hi, John. That's a nice belt." So
Which one?
maybe,
That one. No, you can't have it. Keep your hands to yourself. You
And
puppy.
Junior Cholo's watching too.
Hey, Junior Cholo, good to see you. Hope
It is
you're
a
doing
nice
well.
belt.
Hey, give me a call. Maybe we'll get you on Heartbreak City.
Junior Cholo might be in attendance.
Actually, it's
Amazing
Lil
Junior's in
Cholo.
attendance.
Yeah,
It's
amazing.
little Cholo, but
Lil Cholo, but it's it's Junior Cholo. And by the way, Lil Cholo runs a lucha / American wrestling class every Friday night here at the dojo. Mariachi Loco is here.
Danny Limelight.
He's had Danny Limelight here. A veritable who's who in the
Mikey OShea.
Mikey OShea, Southern California scene. And so
Gusten Uberstad.
Gusten Uberstood.
Yes.
What about you?
I was at home playing 2K like a true wrestling champion.
So if you are interested in some martial arts, some pro wrestling training, we have Lil Cholo teaching and Mariachi Loca teaching on Friday nights. We have Daniel Moon heading things up on Sunday. We have Mikey OShea on Mondays, and we have the inimitable Tony Reyes here on Wednesday. As part of his deal of winning that tag team title, he gets to what do you call it? Train my guys and kind of try to get them to leave with him, I guess.
Right? Have you yet sold him the dojo? For
Nah, yeah,
games?
he pretty much owns it. I mean, he's made enough money off me to start his own promotion up there.
And he does. He has his own
3PW.
promotion.
Now let's talk a little bit about 3PW. You are on that card, yes?
Not even a little.
How
Only
about-
the people from OCCW that are good.
How about you?
I am on that card.
When is it? Where is it?
It is in Long Beach on February 2nd. Did I say that right?
Yes, you are.
Thank you. February 2nd, I will be taking on Wild Horse. I have never had the pleasure of stepping in the ring or meeting the man, but in case you hadn't been paying attention to the last couple weeks, Daddy's got some gold, and you don't get that by slouching around at home on the couch. You get that by beating that butt day in and day out. So you're going to get you a little piece at 3PW, Wild Horse. I can promise you that.
Don't go trading him
I'm gonna
that
put
belt.
this
Now
back.
you might wind up with all of Manhattan under you.
I'm just going to
Swear.
put that back so you can look at it, Wild Horse.
That's a very nice belt.
Just look at it.
Wild Horse is an excellent wrestler. We've had him on our card before. The man can bring it.
And Mikey OShea takes on Robbie Phoenix.
Robbie Phoenix, another stalwart in the indie scene here. Hi, Robbie.
Hi, Robbie.
Hello, Mr. Phoenix. I miss you. He broke me in half almost. I got into a big bar fight with him. It was the damnedest thing I've seen in quite a while.
I would have loved to have seen that.
No, you... Well, probably you would. You're some kind of freak. You like crazy things.
You like that naughty stuff, huh? Yeah.
No,
now I
not
get
that
it.
kind of naughty
Now I
stuff.
get
No,
it.
no. Well, I'm sure that
Why is your chair covered in thumbtacks?
my chair is not covered in
Oh.
thumbtacks. And stop looking at me like that.
So Tony's got your heavyweight champion, my tag team partner, the tag team titles. He's slowly but surely playing that game of human chess, moving it around, buying the dojo, training everybody on Wednesdays. Tony Rees is the smartest man alive.
You need to exodus that man.
He's like Robert E. Lee.
you
And
need
you're
to,
like that guy that fought Robert E. Lee.
You listen to this, Greg?
Abraham Lincoln. I don't know. George Washington.
No.
Well, Mikey O'Shea said, is Robert and Joey the Bull entering the Rumble? I remember last year I had experience. It was fun.
Yeah, it was a once in a lifetime experience. Would you say? Yes,
Hey,
because
I got-
it was
I can
a
do it
once
again.
in
I
a
can do it
lifetime
one more
experience. I'm
time.
not putting you back in my
The
ring.
fans look forward to see Joey the Bull in that ring. Just give him a chance.
All right.
It'll be the last experience of his lifetime. Be careful, Joel. There's a lot of angry young men in that battle royal. They're looking to
Tickets-
break more than hearts.
Tickets are $15 pre-sale, $20 at the door. Make sure you get yours early. This event will probably sell out. Anyone who was at Cage Match 3 knows that it was not only a standing room only, but a elbow shoving, get a little space room only. Now this venue's a little bit bigger, but I can assure you it will be just as full. Do not wait. Do not hesitate. Do not waste time. Do not bide your time. Buy your tickets. You can reach me at 714-527-1845. Hit me up online, and we will get those tickets to you directly. That's
And-
Heartbreak City, February 23rd, at the Boys and Girls Club of Westminster in Westminster, California.
and if you would rather help the champion shampoo his hair that night, just send me a little DM. I've got tickets for that too.
Robert, can you put the logo on full screen so people can see the address and whatnot?
Just get out of the way.
All right, that's okay. Orange County Championship Wrestling, Heartbreak City, return of the Battle Royal. That's Saturday,
February 23rd.
The Boys and Girls Club of Westminster. That is, I can't see what it says, 5 something or other Chestnut, Westminster, California. Doors open at 6, bell time's at 6:30. Don't be late, don't miss out.
We need to get another R in that February.
Does it say February? Does it say February? I can't see it.
Who wrote this?
Oh. All right, so yeah, we're gonna have to take that back. We're gonna have to take that back. Thanks for pointing
Whatever,
that
I've
out.
seen worse. Whatever, I like this flyer better than the other one from the 70s or whatever, the disco ball looking
The
thing.
Partridge Family
That
one?
gave me a stroke
At
just
least the
looking at it.
at
It's like,
least the
the colors are so bright, my eye.
At least the spelling was accurate. Okay, that said, where are you wrestling this week, Azrael?
This week I'm doing a lot of nothing.
How about you?
I will be attending the pro wrestling show on Friday night at I believe we're at the Moose Lodge in Burbank.
All right, and so I guess your injury is going to be healed by then, huh?
I didn't say I was wrestling. I said I was attending.
Oh, okay then. All right.
I
So
will be in the VIP section.
where is this?
I believe it's at the Moose Lodge in Burbank. I don't want to
Moose-
get my
Who's wrestling
factoids
then?
wrong. Hold on, I'll tell you all about it.
Okay, we'll talk
WPW
about
is
it.
run by Brian Kendrick,
Oh, I see.
superstar and tag team champion Brian Kendrick.
He's
One
tag
half of
team
a tag
partner.
team with Paul London.
Paul
who's also
London.
here sometimes.
Yes, who?
Burbank Moose Lodge, January 25th, 1901 Burbank Boulevard, Burbank, California. $20 at the door, 8 p.m., show at 8:30 p.m.
Jessica
Did I miss
Sky
anything?
Landau.
No, you did not.
This Friday night, full bar for adults, free oxygen for kids.
Free oxygen for kids. Is it going to be that cramped in there? They're going to have to be putting oxygen masks on kids?
Put it at
Hey, John, I haven't been paying attention. I'm sorry, but I noticed the door was pried open. I have no idea if Marcus Frey's around here in the studio. I have no idea.
I hope he is.
I think he's going to be okay.
I have to
right
defend
where
my
he is.
title apparently
Marcus.
in 30 days.
I
Might as
just,
well just
I
do it
don't
right
have
now.
no idea where he's at.
All right. I'm sure he's around here somewhere. So where are you wrestling next?
The Heartbreak City Battle Royal.
Okay. And you're wrestling there next, if not at all. All right. For Azrael. For the OCCW Heavyweight Champion.
John.
Hey, hey, let him go.
All right. Yeah, let him go.
In.
What?
Tear
I'm
him
coming in.
No, you're not
And I'm
coming in.
tearing up this set.
No.
I done heard
you
too
don't
much
know.
shit.
No.
John, I'm sorry.
You get him out of here.
Tear him
Get
up.
up.
This has been the OCCW. John the Mouse, Joey the Bull. We'll see you next week. Jesus Christ. Somebody give me